How can Kyle Shanahan and the 49ers keep up with the Bills offense? And how can the 49ers defense slow down this Josh Allen passing offense? We discuss this now. What is up, everyone? Coffee Break is back with another video. Thank you for tuning in on this one. And the 49ers have a legit contender coming to Arizona. Yes, this is a home game for the Niners, not playing in Levi's. This Monday for what seems to be a juicy Monday night football game. Stakes are high for the 49ers. They need a win to keep their playoff hopes alive. And on the flip side, the Bills need to win in order to just remain atop the AFC East division. This may be one of the 49ers' biggest defensive challenge so far, probably outside of what Seattle and Green Bay brought. But when you speak about Josh Allen, we talk about a guy who can not only attack down the field, loves to test the secondary with his receivers, but he's also very good at extending the play. And he also can run the ball. So the Niners, Robert Saleh, has a big task slowing down Josh Allen. And the 49ers have struggled with mobile quarterbacks. I mean, there's no secret, right? So this week will be another test for them. But how can Saleh and this defense sort of slow them down? Josh Allen is really the dynamic factor. He doesn't have much of a running game. In fact, I mean, some can argue he is the running game. His offense is really set for him to make the plays, and he does. He's really fantastic at it. One of the first few things is just fundamentals. Tackling, trying to bring him down. You have to bring this big fella down. It's not easy to do that. I mean, look at this play here. This is a 3rd and 7. Tennessee pretty much has him dead to right here. But Josh Allen is so smooth with stepping up in the pocket and making guys miss. He looks comfortable in uncomfortable situations. It's so hard to teach that. And he picks up the first down, keeping the drive alive. This is not in the play sheet. This is a football player making a football play. Tough to defend that. Now let me remind you, Josh Allen is 6'5". So even if you jump to try to swat the ball, it's possible, high possibility, you'll miss. If I'm Saleh, I'm drumming into players' head. Don't jump for the pump fake. Go wrap and tackle him instead. Now it's okay if you're a defensive lineman who's not getting to the quarterback and try to get in the throwing lane to jump and try to do that. That's fine. But when you have a free shot at the quarterback, just try and bring him down. And it's hard. It's hard because our instinct is to jump. Here's what I mean. Again, another free shot at Allen that he evades with his terrific and subtle pump fake. It's so minor but effective. And now he's able to roll out. Now this turned out to be incomplete, but the fact is he got a second chance at this play when it should have just ended in a sack. That's the dynamic factor we talk about. You'll have to cover more ground in time. Just play until the whistle is blown. Now, Tennessee does a good job here. There's really nothing there. But again, Josh Allen extends the play. So receivers go off script a lot of the time. They come back to the ball. As a defensive back, you are going to have to drive down to the ball and try to deflect it. Cover until the whistle is blown. I bet this is so tiring, and you hope that the Niners can control the clock on the other side so that the defense doesn't have to stay on the field for that long, because, you know, if you're covering for more than what you're accustomed to, it gets you tired. Stephon Diggs here comes back to the ball, picks up the first down. The most impressive thing about this play, look at Allen hold it until the very last second. I mean, this is cross body to the other side of the field. He just flicks it, just showing you his arm strength. A tall task for this 49ers defense, specifically calling out the secondary here. Corners will need to close in and make plays like I just talked about. Luckily, the 49ers have two really good corners, Sherman and Verrett, but even then, you'd rather be lucky than good. Allen has that ability to escape pressure and sling one in there in a tough spot. You just hope to put the pressure on the quarterback and receiver just enough that it becomes an incomplete pass. Now, the Bills don't shy away from the trick plays. This flea flicker almost ended in a touchdown. Josh Allen takes a massive shot here and still has the arm strength to throw it 60 yards. I mean, incredible. 49er fans, if you worry about slowing down Russell Wilson, this guy can be just as explosive, if not just as dangerous. And lastly, you just have to deal with his running ability. I mean, his number is called on a 3rd and 2, picks up those tough yards with ease. This is a big fella, 6'5", 200 and something pounds, and it's hard to bring him down. The Niners better bring their A game. All right, let's look at how the 49ers offense can take advantage of this Bills defense, who I consider to be high risk takers. This is where the 49ers can actually win the game. They blitz their linebackers a lot and take chances, which can be costly to them. If the 49ers have any shot in this one, it would be keeping Josh Allen on the sidelines while the Niners take control of time and possession. And how would you do that? Well, you have to be able to run the ball effectively. But let's look at what the Bills do defensively first and try to make sense of it. This is the first play of the game for the Chargers. Bills are so aggressive that they blitz on the first play. Unfortunately for the Chargers, they weren't able to complete this pass. Keenan Allen had so much space, 3 blockers in front of him, but that's the aggressiveness that pays off. But on the flip side, the same aggressiveness can hurt you. And the Bills all game show the same aggressiveness, constantly putting pressure on the rookie quarterback Justin Herbert. Maybe they do the same with the backup quarterback Nick Mullins. We'll see. Let's keep watching. Again here, 3rd and 8. Bills are going to bring number 48, Tremaine Edmonds. Herbert needs to throw a better ball here. This should have been a first down. Bills will continue to blitz until you show them you can slow that down. But yeah, that should have been a first down if Herbert would have threw a more accurate football. Now let's go back to earlier in the year when the Rams almost had a miraculous comeback against the Bills. They were down, I believe, 28-3 in the 3rd quarter. Let's look at this play. This was in the 3rd quarter. This drive here led to a touchdown, the start of their somewhat comeback. Now the Rams are going to do a lot of motion to confuse the defense. The Bills are going to stay aggressive. Number 58 here is going to attack the hole, but the Rams run a misdirection here and gashes the Bills for a nice gain. Not everything needs to be a house call, but some plays just set up others. Now instead of maybe doing a run, you jet sweep it to the receiver next time, something the Niners are good at. You know that an offense is clicking when the defense doesn't know what's coming. They're second guessing themselves. That's what Kyle Shanahan lives for. Let the defense have self-doubt. I mean, these linebackers are playing this run all the time. They got sucked in here, which gives Goff a throwing lane for a 17-yard completion. The 49ers run a similar offense. I'm sure Kyle comes up with a similar plan of attack. Okay, last play here. This was from earlier in the game. The Rams will motion Cooper Kupp over to the other side, which will slide these linebackers over with him. Now, the tight end is going to come down and block the defensive end on the other side, which leaves a nice cutback lane for running back Henderson. The Rams want to sell you run to the right side, which what the linebackers do. They took the bait. The running back cuts back and has a wide open lane to run through. That's just a nice play executed perfectly. Niners are also a team that runs similar plays. So I'm sure Kyle Shanahan is going to come with a similar plan of attack. Anyways, guys, let me hear from you. Do you think the 49ers have any shot at beating the Bills? Go ahead and drop your comments below. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and hit the bell notification to stay up to date with 49er news and updates. Thank you all for watching, and as always, we'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.